Hello, true art believers, and welcome to an extra late installment of the 100 Days of Drawing. Today is day 75. I'm running really late. I'm actually surprised I actually got to do this. Like I was really, I just didn't want to do it. Like I've been working all day, and I just got home from work, and I'm like, oh man, I gotta go ahead and do this. I gotta go draw for 30 minutes. Well, anyways, it's only going to be 30 minutes. It's going to be about actually 25, 30 minutes. It all depends on how I feel. It's just going to be a bunch of sketches, really. I'm not going to do a skull today. This is going to be a bunch of toy sketches that I have. I have like a Bebop and Rocksteady toy. I have like a dinosaur. I have a little monkey toy, I guess. A little lion toy. I'm just going to do a bunch of sketches, really. So hope you enjoy the drawing process, but let's begin. All right, everyone. Just another day in paradise right now. So, as I've been saying, I'm just going to be doing a bunch of sketches. So, I really just, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do it. I have like this charcoal, like, it's a charcoal stick. Maybe it's a charcoal stick. I don't know if it's a charcoal stick or it's kind of like a charcoal it might be a Conte crown. I can't tell today. I'm pretty tired. It's kind of late, and I'm just glad to kind of be able to do this. I was kind of concerned about it. I was like, yeah, I don't want to do this right now. Like I've been saying this like for the past month, really. I've been saying I don't want to do this, and that's kind of almost like redundant, right? It's all I'm saying is like I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this, and I don't know any other way to kind of explain it other than it's at the moment like I want to do it, but I want to do it on my own time. And as of lately, for the past 40 or 50 days, it's been like I've been doing it on like borrowed time, right? So like today's been kind of like borrowed time today, and that's fine too, I guess. But some days I just want to just chillax, bro. I just want to do a little bit of chillaxing, right? And not have to like draw. Or I want to draw on my own time, and I want to do it at a time that's best for me. But right now, there's none of that. There's no like 1 o'clock's the best time for me. Afternoon's the best time for me. The morning's the best time for me. Like almost any time of the day is not the best time for me. There's no perfect time for me to do any of this. It's all like this is the time I do it. I hear these people talk about like when they're working out. Like a lot of people they work out at like midnight after their shift. I'm like, oh my gosh. And I guess that's the kind of thing that I'm dealing with. Like I'm pretty sure most of them don't want to work out at night. Maybe some of them do. Maybe they like working out at night because no one's around, right? So maybe they like working out at night. But me personally, I'm not fine. I don't really like working out at night. I don't really like drawing around my bedtime. I like having some sleep, or I like to kind of have a moment of time at the evening that is mine and not the time I have to draw. I don't know. I'm sounding kind of like I'm a giant complainer, but I'm really not. I'm quite blessed that I'm able to do this, and I'm very impressed with myself to kind of really just kind of do this at night, because I literally just got off my work shift, and that's after working doing other things throughout the day. I had other like let's see this. So I think like it's Bebop Rocksteady head right here. Let's see if I can fit him in here. Kind of draw him kind of sketchy. He's got like a really. I'm gonna give him some. I'm gonna give him I'm gonna exaggerate. That's not gonna be what his eyes really looks like, but that's how I'm gonna render his eyes. He's gonna make him look like comic eyes a little bit. He's got this horn. Is that Bebop? Which one's the rhino and which one's the pig? I don't remember which one's on which anymore. You know? You know, I don't know which one is which, to be quite honest with you. It's really late. I don't know if I want to draw. I'm really not feeling it, folks. Like, I'm really kind of... This is one of those odd times of the day, or actually, it's one of those... It's one of those times where I'm a sheer force of will and determination is making me do this, because for all like logical regions, for all logical reasons, I don't necessarily have to do this. I'm not getting paid to do this. I'm not making money off of this. It's not. There's no like, there's no gain from it other than just kind of getting better at drawing and getting better at, just kind of getting better at drawing. There's no like reasoning behind it other than it just improves my overall drawing ability, you know? Again, there's no motivation. There's no like, I'm not gaining it's not benefiting me. Well, it is kind of like, it is benefiting me. There is, it's not just like, hey, I'm doing this for myself, or like doing this just because. It's more like, you know, it's not a bad thing for me to practice, and that's what this is doing. It's forcing me to practice, right? And in various ways, right? So I'm learning, and so in the end, there is some method, there is some reasoning behind all this. It's not all just kind of, I guess you could say it's kind of selfish a little bit. It's shellfish. I'm being shellfish. That's what I'm being. I'm being shellfish, everyone. Again, these are just sketches. I'm not really developing the value range. They're actually quite simplistic. I might play around with other areas a little bit more than others. You know, I kind of did that. There we go. I think Bebop or Rocksteady, whatever character this is, has these are supposed to be like his goggles, but they're just like, they're not his goggles. They're kind of like his goggles, but they're just like a flat tone, really. There's nothing really, anything defining them, because it's just like one solid color with like contour lines. There's not really like anything in there to kind of define what that really is. It looks like I gave him cat ears. Yeah, it looks like I gave him cat ears. Probably could, I'm not going micro enough on this. I'm not really looking too close on it. I probably should, because there's a lot of detail here that I'm kind of just like omitting. I'm just kind of being really simplistic with this character. There's a lot more to it, and I'm sure I could probably define those forms a little bit more. I'm not sure. I know there's a lot more happening here. You know, there's a lot more like details here that I'm not really doing. He's got his horn's got a little bit more texture than I'm accounting for. He's got like his shoulder blade kind of comes up here. He's got this part of like a coat kind of coming right here, a coat coming right here. His back's kind of like right here with his head, and he's got you know, he's got like whatever that is. He's got it. Whatever that is, he's got it. Alrighty, man. Just doing a little bit of doodling here. I really didn't want to do this today. Actually, when I got home from work, I was like, oh, do I really have to? I know I'm not gonna do a good job. I know I'm just gonna kind of like do the bare minimum effort. You know, I'm just gonna do just enough that it's like it's passable, but like not enough that it's gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna regret that final outcome of this drawing, right? You know, I don't want to. Yeah, so eventually I'm a little anxious, so mainly because, you know, it's late at night. I want to get this over with, and I hate saying that, but you know, I was like, I don't want to spend a lot of time on it today. I'm probably going to cut it at 25 minutes, because I'm actually running out of room already, and given the type of like drawing I'm doing anyways, I think I can kind of get away with only doing 25 minutes, because I got 13 minutes left, right? And I got a few more things I can kind of doodle. I got this monkey here I'm going to draw. I would like to draw this Bebop a little bit more thoroughly in the future. Like if I had like time to kind of just sit down and really get close to it, because there's like little details that I'm really missing right here. You know, I'm missing part of the mouth here. I'm not really rendering that. You know, there's a lot of little things happening down here that'd be kind of interesting to kind of model. His coat's really dark down here. He's got this coat right here, and I think he's got like, I don't know what that is. He's got something, but and since he's a toy, he's got this circular joint. You know, he's got this circular joint here. Let's kind of give a little rendering right there. Now I'm going to draw that monkey that I started here. I'm going to draw a little monkey here. He's tilted. His head's tilted. I'm going to do a really kind of cartoonized version of this like water toy, right? It's like a generic, like I'm generalizing it. I don't know what that's supposed to be. But he's got these big old ears right here. Maybe if what I can do is tone this side. So I'm just playing around, you know, seeing what I can do with like the side of the I didn't do a good job. His is actually wider. His ears are actually smaller and his head's wider. But that's fine. I can kind of make do. He's got this What's up? Cool beans. That's what he's saying. Cool beans. Cool beans. Yeah. And he's got one eyebrow. So that's something. The monkey's got one eyebrow. This is all kind of dark. Oops! I'm really messing it up. Nope. I messed you up. I thought I could wing it. Anyways, it's just a little practice run. I'm just playing around. No need to be upset if it doesn't turn out the way I want it. You know, it's just kind of playing around here. We're all having fun. Some days are good days. Some other days are not. So I'm just kind of like simplifying these forms, just practicing really. You know, as I said, some days you're really on point, and some days you're not. And like today, you know, given the time frame, what time it is right now, I'm like, do I want to be on point? I guess I could be on point. I'd have to start focusing a little bit more, but I'm not going to be on point. I'm sorry, everyone. This is going to be one of these. So he's saying, cool beans. That's what he's saying. Right there. Cool beans. I don't know why. I think that's a reference to Super Troopers. Yeah, I think that's why I said that, because there's a Super Troopers scene where they have this like monkey with the banana, and he says cool beans. They're like, I don't know. I think it's just funny. Sorry if you don't find it amusing. I do. You know, cool beans. Anyhow, what else we got? I think we got. Maybe I have enough room. I don't know. I don't know if I have enough room for him. So some days you just gotta kind of go with the flow, and if your drawings aren't up to well, really aren't doing too well, then you can't be too upset, right? You just kind of play around, have a little bit of fun. Don't hold your drawings to on a pedestal. You know, just kind of work with them. You know, just have fun. That's all you really can do. Again, when you work, that's really all. That's all you can really kind of expect. You don't want to be too attached to your drawings, I guess. And some days you can be more attached than others to them. The thing about the chamois is it actually erases more than I thought it would. Like, this chamois is really amazing at removing vine charcoal almost to a fault. So I have this other character, but I don't know if I'm gonna get to him. Maybe if I just maybe I can continue Bebop's arm or Rocksteady's arm a little bit, kind of continue him right here or something. He's got this arm here. I'm trying to figure out a way I can find a place I can put something else interesting. Maybe I'll just do this duck I have, kind of like right here. You know, have this little duck. Spend like 5 minutes drawing this duck right here. You know. So let's draw a little duck here. I think I can do a duck in 5 minutes. I think I have the space for it. Because I don't want to just drag the arm down here. I think I'll do this duck I have. I was going to put like Rocksteady or Bebop right here, I think, but I don't know if I'd have enough room. I'd have to do another drawing or another series of drawings with him by himself, the other one by himself. I think that's what I would have to do. Yeah, I messed up. It's okay though. I'll just do like a poor version of this duck that I have here. He's got this right around here. He's going to come off the paper because of the proportions. He's actually coming off the paper a lot more than I'm giving him credit. He's got these wings here that are kind of right here. You know, they're kind of doing their wingy thing, little wing thing. And then he's got this behind there is the like the fin. It's not that good. It's kind of hard because it's coming off the paper here, and I'm trying to fit it on the paper. You know. So this is another thing I've been kind of dealing with is I never really used the brush to kind of soften up the tones. So this is really a new thing for me to do this, where I take a brush and soften up those tones and then pull out some of them with the chamois or an eraser. You know, that is a rather new thing for me, and sometimes I'm successful with it. I don't really like what's going on right now with it. It's kind of messy. So it needs to be cleaned up with an eraser or something, I think. Again, I don't like the outcome of this page. There's just too much going on. I don't know. I'm just kind of like whatever. I'm using a charcoal block. Yeah, I'm using a charcoal bar. It might be Conte Crown, but I think it's a charcoal stick. Yeah. It's either Conte Crown or charcoal's like block. It's like a little bitty rectangular block. So it's really sloppy, you know. Well, no, it's not. You can be really precise with it. I'm just not. I just don't really care today. Yeah, just don't really care. It's late for me. It's a way past my drawing bedtime, and I just normally I just wanted to draw some toys that I had, kind of get it out of the way, not really have a lot of emotional attachment to them. Again, it's just a sketch, they're all just like little rough, simple sketches. And sometimes it helps to kind of just keep them that way, to kind of just mentally like think of them as sketches. And that way, if it doesn't turn out, it doesn't turn out. If it does, it's okay. Well, I have 5 minutes left. I have 5 minutes left. I think I'm just going to kind of fill around with certain areas. Maybe I don't know, maybe I'll just add some like scratchiness somewhere. Maybe I'll define some of these lines a little bit. I'm going to get this Rocksteady toy out of the way. Is it Rocksteady? I don't even know. Maybe I'll work on the line a little bit, add a little bit here, maybe define some of that. Maybe add some of this right here. There is some stronger areas here that I could probably darken up. Maybe just kind of do like a generic hair, because it's got the line. The lion toy's got like this generic hair here. Maybe I just kind of like add something that kind of emphasizes the hair a little bit more. I don't know. Just kind of fiddle around with it. I'm kind of one of those artists like, we'll just fiddle around with it. Hopefully it kind of comes into place, Some days it works, sometimes some days it doesn't. It's just one of those things. So I'm just playing around, and I'm almost done for the day. Technically I should be done. I should just kind of call it a day. Maybe I'll tighten up some of these lines here. But I usually try to draw for 30 minutes, and no matter how like disinterested or how late it is today, I am going to try to maybe honor that to some extent. Oh, he's got little tiger paws here. Maybe do like some thicker, bold lines here to kind of emphasize those tiger paws, because they're like little simple little nubs. They're not really defined by anything. They don't have claws. There's like little bitty round nobules, and then something like right here. Alrighty. And he's got little ears. Of course, the lion toy's got lion ears. Why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it have little lion ears? Tell me why wouldn't it have lion ears? I don't know. I didn't really define those lion ears though, so here we go. There's a little bit of like a dark contrast right here. I can kind of add. There you go. Maybe a little bit more dark contrast right here. Not really defining anything. Just kind of like adding a little like core shadow type action. Just like almost like the cast shadow, almost an overgeneralization of it, and it kind of works out. Maybe I'll add like part of the shadow that I'm seeing. I don't know. Let's kind of add the shadow just for fun. Or just like a very generic cast shadow. Maybe it's not as dark as it should be, but at least it's a generic cast shadow, and people kind of recognize it as that. You'll just kind of separate with like a contour line, so it just kind of looks like something, Hey, you're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you. All right. I'm almost done. It's at 1 minute and 14 seconds. I don't know. just fiddle around a little bit more. Just kind of sometimes when I have this amount of time left, I'll just kind of like add things to add things, or just maybe define some of the core shadows a little bit more. Maybe I'll emphasize some of the lines on these objects so they're kind of separated because they're like overlapping. There's a lot of overlapping of forms, especially when I'm doing multiple drawings on one. I'm kind of treating like one of these giant pages as if it's like a giant sketchbook page. You ever see those sketchbook pages with all these like things on it? Well, this is what it's kind of like. But although I am drawing them larger than, I'm drawing like this is probably the size of an actual sketchbook page. So, you know, I have to draw a little larger when I'm using a giant block stick, charcoal stick like this. You kind of have to. I mean, you could do it. You don't. It's not like an requirement, right? But you can get away with not doing that. That is true. I do agree that you can get away with not doing it. It's just easier to draw slightly larger than normal using a charcoal stick of this size. You know. Alrighty, that is it. I'm gonna clean my hands here. I think that's it. I'm just happy that I was able to kind of show up at the end of the day today and actually draw. I wasn't, when I came home from work, I was like, oh man, I've been working straight since 7 in the morning. It is 11 o'clock. I just don't want to do this. No joke, friends. Just don't want to do it, like even more so than usual. Like normally I don't want to do it because it's just kind of like inconvenient time wise, but like this is really inconvenient today. Like but I'm thankful that I just kind of like swallowed my my like drawing ego and just kind of stepped up to the plate and drew a little bit. That again, it's not the best of drawing pages, and I always say that about all my work. I'm not saying, I say that every time I finish a sheet, like a drawing. It's like, it's not the best, but you know what? It's never really the worst anyways. Like, because I don't treat my drawings as like the worst drawing ever, but I also treat them as like the greatest thing since sliced bread. So it's a drawing, and there's more that could be desired, but like that more that could be desired would require me to spend hours and hours of time, and unfortunately I just don't have hours and hours of time. Anyways, I just want to say I thank you. I appreciate all and each and every one of you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I draw every day, and also I have artist interviews once a week. Tomorrow I have an artist interview, and then next Sunday I have an artist interview. Actually, a gallery director, so that's going to be pretty cool. Can I talk to a gallery director? Anyways, thank you so much. Have a wonderful night. Bye, friends.